Blanca here to do a thoughts/impressions of One Piece chapter 762. Now, this chapter was really good. Now, some people are saying it was repetitive compared to other things, and I'm sure they're referring to like Brooke's backstory and Robin's backstory, except for this one's entirely different if you look at what actually happened. Yes, everyone died, but there's so much more that happened in this. And for example, I think what animal law is based after is a Dalmatian. And this is because of how the amber-lead disease works. And basically because of Dalmatians are made how they are now because of inbreeding. They're all not very healthy, and they don't live very long. And that's exactly what happened, except for it wasn't inbreeding, it was just breeding with a disease in them that shortened the lifespan as it goes, probably because it affected the children more and more because it became stronger over time. And this lead sort of works like that, but not as drastically. Like if you have lead poisoning, it can last a long time in you, and it can also affect your children, but that goes with a lot of things. But yeah, so this is pretty interesting for it to go that way. And yeah, Law, I'm pretty sure he's based off a Dalmatian, like his design, like, you know how like Zoro's a shark, Luffy's a monkey, and Nami's a cat. Well, that's what I'm thinking for Law. He's a Dalmatian. And basically the breeding created this huge disturbance, and basically the government just sucked it dry out of all the money till everyone found out. And they also quarantined it so that people couldn't figure out that it was poisonous. Now, some people are also wondering, why did the government not just spread the word? Because they want money. The celestial dragons have shown they're greedy before. They don't give a shit about people. And it's been shown throughout One Piece a lot. Like, sometimes they'll actually step in for people, but it's also been mostly when it comes to celestial dragons. I mean, the slave trading. Do you think they really care about some island of people that over the money that they could be getting from it? So yeah, that's how I see it. And then the ending of this chapter, you see Law kill Corazon, which was pretty, well, I don't know if he's dead, but he was stabbed, not killed. But yeah, Law stabbed him, and then Buffalo saw him. I don't know how exactly what's going to happen next, but that's pretty interesting. Also, EOP came up with this theory about the White City, which actually came true, which I found was pretty interesting. It didn't come the exact same way he said it, but it was good. It showed up in there. And so yeah, this chapter was a really good chapter, and I enjoyed it a lot. I know some people had their problems with it, but I see why you may not have the happiest thoughts on it, or you may not be like it because it doesn't catch your attention like the other backstories did. But for me, it really worked because it went a completely different way. Instead of genocide, it was they were trapped and forced to live into this thing, and then basically they decided to just start killing him off. It was a lot more like what the Nazis did to the Jews, but to them on the island with the disease. But, well, not, yeah, the poisoning, which was pretty interesting. And I wonder what exactly, if it'll lead up to that, if they'll visit this white city, or if it will be not show up again after this arc. But that'll be an interesting point. And yeah, so thanks guys. Rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you later.